Good morning, dear students. Hope you all are doing well. So last week we discussed about the insert menu, and in that we learn about inserting images and then working with images, and then also we talked about the formatting of characters. So today we'll learn about the formatting of paragraphs, that how we can format a paragraph as per our own choice. So let's begin with this. Let me import a paragraph first so that I can skip typing. Uh, Give me a second. Let me open google.com. Okay, so I want to search about the festivals, say for example festivals of India. Okay, so let me copy a paragraph from here so that it becomes convenient for us to understand the meaning, understand the functions of paragraphs. I mean, how to format the paragraph. So, copying, pasting. Okay, fine. So, what do we have now? Here we have the paragraphs. There are three paragraphs we can say uh, in this document. Now we'll talk about the formatting of a paragraph. So let's select a paragraph and let's go to the format option and click on the paragraph. Now, on a paragraph dialog box, there are indexing and spacing, alignment, text flow, outline and numbering, tabs, drop cap, border, and background. So these are the tabs which are available here for a paragraph setting. So let's talk about first indents and spacing. This is the before text indent, and let's see what happens when we increase this before text index. And I have given it 0.40 centimeter. So now you can see uh, the paragraph has shifted a bit, from the beginning, and this is called the paragraph indentation. There are different types of indentation available. This is called the indentation mark, and if we shift this indentation mark over here, from there also we can shift it. So this is called the indentation, but which indentation? This is called the indentation before text. And if you want to make this indentation after the text, so we can provide like this also. So after the text can also be given like this. So you can see all the changes that I am making are applicable on the paragraph which I have selected. Rest of the paragraph are untouched. So this is now there are two indentations which we have discussed right now. One is before the text and the after the text, and we can increase or decrease these indentation, you know, from these indentation mark button also. So these indentation marks can also be useful for applying the indentation. Next type of indentation that we see here is called first line indentation, and so in this indentation the indentation will be applied only to the first line, so we can give like this. So now this is the first line indentation that we can provide, and you can also apply this first line indentation by going to this option. Just click on this button and drag this button, so this line is called first line indentation. There was one option, if you have observed on this particular tab, called the automatic. So if I apply for the automatic option, so what happens every time you start a paragraph, there will be some indentation to a paragraph. So this is called automatic, right? So paragraph indentation. Now next topic is in this indentation and spacing is spacing. So now this spacing is about the between paragraphs. So if you need the space above the paragraph, you can give it, and below the paragraph, you can also give it. So this is increasing the distance between the paragraphs. By this option, we can apply it. So how to apply it? Either you can select the entire document or you can simply just click anywhere in the paragraph, format paragraph, and you can give paragraph spacing above the paragraph and below the paragraph. Right. Now, if you select the entire document, so it will be applied to all the paragraphs that you have selected. Next option is the space between the lines. So right now this is a default space. There is no extra space between the lines. And if you want to increase the space between the lines, then there is an option called format paragraph and spacing. So line spacing, single line, 1.5 lines, or double lines, or maybe proportional, or at least fixed or leading or fixed. You can even increase or decrease this line. So this is what happened. We have increased the space between the lines. Okay. Next option comes in this tab edge called the registered tune is not applicable in your syllabus. Now let's talk about the alignment of a paragraph. So we have the four types of alignment: left, right, center, and justified. And we have already discussed it while we discussed these shortcut keys: control plus L for left, control plus R for right, control plus E for center, and control plus J for justified. So this is how it goes. The alignment, you can also fix the alignment from here: left, right, and center, and justified. Okay, alignment can also be fixed from there. Let's move to the next topic now, called the text flow. So hibernation, you should know that what is the hibernation means. So when there is a long word at the end of a line, we put dash at the end and we write the remaining characters to the next line. So if we need a hyphenation automatically, then characters at the line end, two characters or three characters, depending on how much you want to give. Characters at the line beginning, whatever you wish to see. And if you want to insert breaks, we have already discussed about the breaks insert option. So you can also insert the break from here. So we don't require to use this breaks from here. We have the other options. Break we can also insert from here. So we don't have to use. We can use from this tool also to apply if you want to apply the break, like whether it is a page break or paragraph break or a line break, whatever we wish to do it. So hyphenation is, suppose for example, if any word is longer than the text which we have given, so the dash marks comes at the end of it. So this is called hyphenation uh, that occurs at the end of the line, the dash mark, depending on how it is supporting to it. Okay, so Control L, Control R. Right now it's not working hyphenation here. Or let me check whether I have applied or not. Paragraph text flow automatically, or two character maximum number of consecutive hyphens one. So there is no situation right now. Otherwise, the dash would have come. Now, everything is being fitted, into the text area. So need not to worry. Anyways, so let's move to next option now, called the paragraph, and let's talk about outline and number. So outlining, we can give outline to the text. Outline is basically used when you write a book or something. And I have also shown you that in Microsoft Word there is called the outline, by which we can see the outline. Let's talk about the numbering and bullets and numbering. You can also provide these bullets and numbering from this point. So this is a numbering and this is bullets. So you can give a numbering. Suppose for example, uh, festivals of India, and you want to give like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you can simply one, suppose Deepavali is the first, press enter again, automatically the 2.2 would come. Okay, then say Holi, for example, Eid, okay, Christmas. Okay, now we can provide like this, and if you want to remove any of them, so you can simply press it, or if you want to continue with this, you can press enter. So this is the way how we can provide numbering. We can also provide bullets too, right? So these are the bullets if you need to provide, and if you want to restart numbering like this, and you want to go with the formatting of these bullets and numbering, so you have here whichever type of numbering you want, you can choose from here. Position, everything can be set from here. So bullets and numbering. Let's talk about the next topic called the background, or maybe something else. Let's see. Format, paragraph, and drop cap. So drop cap you must have seen in newspapers or magazines, where the first letter is a little bit larger in size and covers the number of lines. So I'm using one character here, that is I, and how many lines it should cover, I'm fixing it, and space to text. And do you want to provide the space between the text and the character that you are making it as the drop cap, and you can provide the this as a different character name. Some you can give effects also to it. So this is called the drop cap. Again, so select the text to which you want to make as the drop cap character, and go to the format menu, paragraph option, and click on the drop cap option, and then you can set it how many lines you want to cover, and if you need to provide the space between the character and the text. So this is dropped. Next option is called the border and background. These are last two options that are for giving border and background to the text. So first, let's talk about borders. From where here you can set the borders, whether you want all side border, or you need border at the top and the bottom only left border, depending on your choice. Then we can also fix the border style and what type of color you want for the border, and you can also give it a shadow style, and you can also choose the color of the shadow, and you can also provide the spacing of the content here. Now we have the paragraph, which has the border and a shadow, and the content are coming between these borders. And next, called the background. That was just the border. Now let's talk about the background, paragraph and background, and we can choose the background of the border. We can choose the color, or even we can choose for the graphic. If there are images which we have saved in our computer, so those images can also be used, but it does not support all the formats. It supports JPEG and other formats. Let's see if there are images kept here. Cannot find Canon. Let's see if there are some of the images which I can provide. Fine. So we can also provide the background image. So that is all for today. So today we discuss about the formatting of the paragraph, and when we talk about formatting of a paragraph, we can fix the indent and spacing, we can fix the alignment of the text, we can we can fix the text flow, we can give numbering and bullets, we can. Okay, there was one option which was left, that is called the tab option, and let me teach you this also. So if you press the tab button of the keyboard, so the tab, the point is being shifted, zero point 0.5, I mean 0.5 centimeter. So like this. So the tab is the default tab is for 0.5, or in somewhere it is 1 centimeter. So if you want to fix it, that you want fix the left tab to be stopped at 3 centimeter, for example. So you can press. If you press tab now, so it is being stopped at 3 centimeter, right, like this. So this is how it works. Tab. You can fix a tab, left tab, right tab, depending on your requirement. So right tab, centered or decimal. You can even provide the character also. If you want to make a new tab option, you can also provide new tab option. Right. So that is all for today. Thank you so much for joining in.